Hey you guys, what is going on? It is Nita with Nita's Woodworks, and today we're gonna do the full build tutorial on this wedding flower bouquet preservation table. I say bouquet, but this is like actually all the flowers from the wedding in this table. There's sun catchers to go with it right here. Let's get into the build. Alright, so to start this out, what I always do is I just get the frame and get a general idea of the size of the table, and I make my rough cuts with a circular saw, and this just makes it a lot easier to handle, so I'm not like working with all that extra slab right there. So I'm gonna make all my rough cuts with the circular saw and then clean everything up with a track saw in a minute. This just reduces the amount of work that I have to do because I'm going to be flattening this out before I pour. I really believe that you can save some money if you're trying to get into doing this with the tools that touch your table in the beginning. I got that circular saw at a pawn shop for like $25-30. It was a DeWalt, and it's about 4 years ago. I do spend a little bit more on the tools that touch my table last, such as like a sander and things like that. Here you got to get all the rot out. It's going to compromise the integrity of your table if you don't do that. So we got it flattened out, and we got all the rotted wood out, and we're going to get the base color in. My client wanted a copper color in the bottom of that, so I am using eye candy. If you follow me, you know I love eye candy. I will rep them until I can't rep anybody anymore. If you want to purchase from them, the coupon, I have a 10% off coupon code, and I will put it right here on the screen. And this color is amazing. I use this color for the sun catchers as well as the bottom of this table. So here I'm getting like a general layout for the table. She just kind of gave me free range on the whole thing. It was taking forever for me to download the actual video because it was like 30 minutes that it took me to get all those laid out the way I wanted them. Here I am taking just a tabletop resin, and this is going to make sure nothing floats in there. So I'm just kind of drizzling it over the top. I've dried all these flowers in silica beads. If you would like a video on how I did that, I can definitely do that. Just drop a comment below. And I do use syringes to fill in the cracks. You're able to add that pressure that just kind of pushes the resin down into the crack. So it's super helpful. I get them by the box full, and I can add all these links down in the description. So here I am adding my first layer of resin, and this is just like I'm kind of getting it in the flowers. I didn't want anything to go wrong with this table, just because these mean a lot to her. Like, these are all of her wedding flowers, and there would be like nothing left if I messed this up. So I just took a bunch of precautions. I did not rush anything, and here is my second pour. Like I said, I didn't rush any of this. You got to kind of take your time with this. You scuffed it up, and now we're pouring our second layer. This thing is gorgeous. So if ever the resin cures and you have to do another layer, you're gonna want to scuff it up like I did, just with some 220 sandpaper, and then make sure you wipe it down with isopropyl alcohol. I use 91%, but in a pinch I've used 70% as well. So we're just gonna let this cure and demold. That's a thick one. This table was actually really heavy, even comparative to like my rock tables. Yes, I just hit my drill. Even compared to like the rock tables that I do. I don't know what it was about this, but it was heavy. Like, that was the heavy one. Here I'm squaring everything up, giving us our 90s, and I am flattening it again. This is going to just give us that flawless finish. That is so satisfying and so dirty. Alright, so we're sanding it to 220 and filling in all of our cracks or little pinholes with Star Bond. CA glue, I also have a 10% off coupon for them as well, and the resin company that I use. So I will add all that in the description. They are affiliate links, just so you can be aware. I had some little micro bubbles that popped up, and like I said, I'm just being really cautious. I wanted everything to be perfect. This is the first seal coat. God, she's pretty. And that reveal is like everything. All right, so I do custom orders. If you have any questions on this build, just drop them in the comments. I have no problem. I am not a gatekeeper. I don't keep anything from anybody. I am more than happy to help wherever I can. And if you're watching this just kind of for entertainment purposes, and you would like something like this done, just hit me up. My email, everything will be in the description. And this is after the second seal coat. Look at that clarity. And that is what happens when you take your time. Quality over quantity. Alright, so here we're doing our flood coat. So you're always going to want to do your seal coats before you do your flood coat. I get a lot of people asking me the question like, oh, I messed up. It looks like bubble wrap. And then I ask them, did you do your seal coats? And they're like, no. Alright, here she is. This thing is gorgeous. This table makes me happy. It makes me want to do more flower tables or botanical tables. And those legs are just fire. I had an extra set of those legs around here, and as soon as I saw the way the top looked, I told my client, I was like, I think these would be great. And I showed her, and she fell in love, and everything kind of just worked out. So, all right. I hope to see you in the next one. Smash that like button, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.